Hey, this is Jim with Diesel Geek, and today we're working on the Mark 7 shift box. We're trying to dial out some of the side-to-side slop so you get more accurate shifting. You can see here this is the Mark 7 shift box. Every manual shift Mark 7 uses the same plastic shift box. The parts are decent. The fit of the parts is less than decent. So I have this shift box hooked up to a 5-speed transmission, and you can see here that there's a significant amount of slop in the side-to-side direction right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a slice out of this ring with a rotary Dremel tool, and then we're going to draw it together with a zip tie to take the slop out of there. You can see here there's a pretty decent amount of slop. And so this is something that you're going to want to really pay attention to. If you're going to attempt this, you want to get it right the first time, because they do not sell parts for this mechanism. You have to buy the whole thing, and they're not super cheap. So what you're going to do is, we have a gap right here in this plastic ball. This is actually part of the stick. The stick comes off and sticks through this bell crank, and we're going to take a slice out of this black plastic right here. So, and we're going to draw the ring up to take the slop out. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a cut starting right here in this little crotch, and we're going to go down to the gap in this ball right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a spot to aim for, and you're going to be going straight down to that spot. If you have a paint pen or some sort of anything else, you can also, make a line, and it kind of gives you a way to aim your cut. You just want to go down there and make a cut and get all the way through this plastic ring, because then after we get that cut made, we're going to put a zip tie through this hole right here and then around this nook right here, and we're going to draw it together to take that side-to-side slop out. That's what I see as the best way to do this. So I'm gonna switch positions, and we're gonna start this cut. So one thing that you want to do for sure is you don't want to make this cut without glasses on, without goggles, safety goggles, because that black plastic is going to get thrown this way. You could have somebody sit right here with a vacuum cleaner to catch the debris coming off of the rotary tool, so it doesn't get all over your car, but it's up to you. So anyway, I'm going to give it my best shot here. So this plastic, it's it's glass reinforced plastic also, so it's got stuff, it's got glass actually in the plastic, so that's another reason why you want to wear goggles. So you can get a screwdriver in here and just kind of test it to see if you're all the way through, kind of stretch it to see if you've broken through, and it appears that I have not broken through. So I'm going to get the rotary tool and I'm going to give it another go. And this plastic a lot of times is still piping hot for a good 20 seconds after you finish your cut, so you got to be aware of that also. So you slip the screwdriver in there, and now you can see that I've made a cut all the way through. So this can actually be drawn down now. So what we're going to do, let me switch positions again, is you're going to slip your zip tie through there. You're going to go ahead and engage. And we're going to leave this tail in here. Do not cut the tail all the way off, because over time you might find that the gap opens up again because of wear, or that the zip tie stretches or whatever. You want to leave at least a ½ of an inch of tail. So I'm going to go ahead and make my cut, and then we're going to see if we've gotten rid of the slop. And we have gotten rid of a significant amount of slop just by making that cut. And I'm going to try to take a little bit more of that out. And so the gap now is even tighter than before. And so if you move the shifter in the side-to-side direction, you can see that most of the slop is gone now. It just barely moves. So I understand if you have a brand new car, you're not going to want to take a slice out of your shifter, and that's fine. But if you want the absolute most precision that you can get from a Mark 7 shifter box, between our super pin and making this cut right here, I think that's going to be your best bet to get the best shifting. And that's it.